All right. So, this is a new one. I just decided to start. It is basically the state of the channel address or whatever you want to say. I am going to PAX, guys, once again. Going to PAX is what rekindled my desire to do YouTube again. And it's one of the reasons why some of you guys met me to begin with, because I was re-inspired. Like, I had like no views, no nothing, no responses, diddly squat for like months, and still eating this amazing steak. Goddamn, Cassie. I don't have the chance to eat dinner before I stream. So I killed 2 Pidgeys with 1 rock slide. But anyway, yeah, that was a Pokemon reference. Sue me. But yeah, I'm going to PAX again this year. I cannot live stream from PAX, but I will be recording a lot of the stuff there. I won't be getting a press pass because I only have 1,000 subscribers, guys. As much as I wish, as much as I really wish that I could be considered the press, I'm not. But that's just part of the thing. I'm going 2 days in a row. And I still haven't even looked at the lineup. Like, I don't know who else is going to be there. I don't know if Markiplier is going to be there again. That was, like, the big highlight for me. And that's really what started me off. And oddly enough, the panel from... And this is from 2 years ago, by the way. The panel from 2 years ago that was after Markiplier was... what made me really push for live content, because they were like, well, you know, some people do better on Twitch, we do better on YouTube, so we just stick with YouTube. Although, in all honesty, recently a lot of people have jumped ship, and I don't blame them. I'm actually considering branching out and trying to do a stream through both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I don't know how well it's going to work. Because there's this one thing that PsySpy taught me about that lets you live stream to multiple platforms at once just by sending it to one server. Yeah, I usually don't have the money for them either, and we just kind of lucked out. Both, it was a double-edged sword. Cassie and her previous job split ways. She was miserable at the job. It was really not a good fit for her, and they realized it too, and they gave her a really good, you know, pension for it. So we're not as destitute. And no, this steak is not proof of us not being destitute. This steak was from a meat raffle. We roughly paid what we would have paid for that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And by the way, Leominster meat raffles... If you're ever in Leominster, Massachusetts, during the time of one...
Once before Easter, once before Thanksgiving.
Once before Easter and once before Thanksgiving, if you're ever in that area. And you got some money to spend, go buy a couple raffle tickets. Even if you don't win, I guess you kind of have a good time. I didn't have that much fun. I was kind of bored. Plus, our phones were dying that day.
Babe, how could you say you were bored? You weren't even paying attention.
What?
Exactly.
I love you.
I love you.
But anyhow, yeah, they are expensive. It's like, what, $50 a ticket per day?
Yes.
Yeah, so we already have our tickets, sort of. We just have to hand the money to the people who originally bought them, because they bought them with us in mind. And hello, sidewalk closed. I know I'm going to be walking around the convention with my cane again, because I will be damned if my fucking leg won't hurt every single moment I am standing, as in every fucking day of my life. Only this time, I'm going to have better headgear. I'm going to be walking around as DJ Winza from Mask Mondays with my full headgear in full bloom, and I don't know why I'm even wearing the headset anymore, because I'm not gaming. But yeah, my full headgear, my full riot gear, so to speak. And I'm also going to make sure hair comes down on the front like it does here. But yeah, because I look awesome. Fuck you. Why do you think that picture's there? Or is it like this? I don't fucking care. I'm looking right at the icon. But, you know, this is what I'm going to be wearing there. And I'm going to try to interview people while looking like this. And, you know, if they actually want to play along, awesome. I'll have, you know, some more interviews with maybe game devs. Like, with my buddy, oh gosh. I always called him DJ Granger, but that is definitely not his real name. Matthew something. I know his first name is Matthew. But it was like the first time I met him in person, and it was great. I felt like I was tripping all over my tongue while talking to the man who I've known since 2005, but yeah. I did anyway, because that's how DJ Winza rolls. By the way, if you're really, really fucking curious, and, you know, the people who are very close to me already know this, although once they know me, it goes away. I am very fucking awkward with people I don't know very well. Like, incredibly awkward. Like, I'll trail off a lot more often with people I don't know very well, so I don't quite know what to say or do, and I want my goggles to face the right way. I don't fucking care. Well, another thing I go to conventions for, and by the way, this might be something you'll enjoy, but for a different reason. I go for the cosplayers. And no, I'm not talking like girls that are like barely wearing anything and also look like a character from a movie, TV show, video game, or comic book. I mean everybody who cosplays. Like, if you look, oh shit, I don't even know if I posted all the pictures on Facebook yet or Instagram. But I have a whole bunch of pictures that I had Cassie take of me with like cosplayers. Like, of different varying skill levels and whether or not they completely fit the character or what have you. I still took pictures with them, the ones that I liked the outfits of the most, or the characters that they're trying to copy the most. And, you know, she even snapped a picture of a character she did not know she would like yet, without realizing why I was so jazzed about this person's outfit. And that was Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she didn't know who Lulu was. She just thought it was a pretty outfit, but didn't really know much and didn't realize that both the characters were like, that I was like going, ah, over. So, do I have that on Facebook? I may just throw them on my Instagram just for the hell of it, and just make sure I date them. Hey, this is from PAX 2014. 2014? No, 2015, right? No, 2016. 2016, because 2017 we couldn't go. Because my job at the time had shitty wages, so. The one I have now has better wages and are set to go up when I go from being a part-timer to a full-timer. So, well, not part-timer, but a temp to a full employee. But hey, you would like the cosplay because there's a lot of girls that dress scantily. Dressed like a character from a TV, movie, video game, comic book, what have you. Because, you know. Oh, and actually, if you ever do end up going to conventions yourself, you can just go in your favorite Halloween costume. Just go and have fun. But anyway, I also said this was going to be the state of the channel. The state of the channel is I do want to try to combine Twitch and YouTube and have two separate audiences. But the problem is it's difficult. I can't really easily do that. Because I have to keep track of not one, but two chats. And if I also decide to add it to Facebook, that's even more of a hassle. Because then I'll have 3 chats, and I can't breathe, so bear with me. Now, I'm a little worried about that. It is a huge step. If there was a way, like, if there was a bot I could employ, like something I could run on my computer or someone else's computer that would take the chat from one and transfer it to the other. Dude, you outgrew? There is a grandma that goes around dressed as all the old lady characters from TVs, movies, video games, and comic books. She's been the grandma from Tweety. She's been, like, Snow White's evil queen, only as the old woman. She's been all sorts of different characters. There is an elderly couple that does two-person old people characters. Okay? You never outgrow cosplay. Anyone who tells you different is trying to, you know, sell you something. Because cosplay, you're not buying anything. If you already have a costume, awesome. You can make a costume with your bare hands. You can make a costume that has bare hands. I mean, hell, there's this one guy who made, oh gosh, what is that character named from, I can't remember the game, too. I'm an idiot. Overwatch. The big hammer dude. They made this full size compared to a regular person outfit, complete with working hands so that he can hold the giant ass hammer. And these people are like my age, and I'm older than you, Marco. So ha, yo, what up, dog? Anyway, I am going to get to the schedule now. So, if you guys don't already know my schedule on YouTube, I try to do at least 4 streams a week. Although, last couple of weeks, I think I maybe only did 3. I wasn't really feeling too well. Thank you, Reinhardt was the giant dude in the armor with the giant hammer. Anyway, but my regular schedule is Monday, Champions Online. I call it Mask Monday. I usually throw on the mask. Sometimes I don't. I don't fucking care. I just like having fun. I might do like a character. I might create a character. I might, oh damn. I am losing signal. What the hell? Hold on. What the hell just happened? Ah, well. Anyhow, so I might do a costume contest like I did this week. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Yeah, it's 2 hours long. I didn't expect it. To actually go as well as it did. I was very happy with the turnout, even though it was kind of small. But for my channel, that was not bad. I liked it. I appreciated everybody who showed up and participated and went and created costumes for the themes, or may have already had the costumes ready. I really appreciated that, and I actually intend to do another costume contest again. Don't know when, though. Maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. I don't know. It really depends on the feedback. It depends on if I get a whole bunch of comments saying, dude, we loved this. You should do this more often, you fat bastard. Or something like that, to that effect. But anyway, I also just, have kind of a podcast of idiots with all my close friends that also play Champions, and Cassie gets involved because she's amazing. And all this goes down at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Mondays. Tuesdays, I don't usually do anything anymore, although it could be potluck and I'll throw something up, something that I just wanted to throw onto the screen, whether it be, just a little vlog where I'm talking to you like this, but Tuesday is a maybe day. Wednesday is today. What's he playing Wednesday? I like to grab a different random game that I have and just play it for 2 hours. Because I have a shit ton of games that I purchased with the idea of playing it on YouTube. I haven't played even a quarter of them. Fuck. And a lot of them are indie titles. And I love indie games. So I might also throw a big name game in there as well. Like Borderlands 2, like I did a couple weeks ago. And by the way, I'm turning that into a regular thing, as in regular as I can get Scorpio and Phil together on either a Wednesday, and I'll bump the What's He Playing to a Sunday, or Sunday, which last week we weren't able to do because Cheese was working the whole time and I didn't feel well, so I just never actually even booted it up. But yeah, Wednesday, you never know what you're going to see, but it's going to be a game, and it might even be a game you've never heard of before. And, it's all going to be available on Steam. Like, if you see the game on my channel, it's on Steam. You can buy it on Steam. Like, you can just turn around, go to Steam, and be like, hey, take my money. Anyway, Thursday is another maybe. Like, I don't always do something on Thursday. It might be something like this. It might be me playing another game. It might be me just jumping into Champions Online because I felt like playing Champions Online. Then there is Friday, which right now is Final Fantasy IX. Friday was at one point Final Fantasy VI. Then it was Final Fantasy VII. And after I finished 7, I brought out Final Fantasy IX, and I've been playing that ever since. And right now, I'm on the Steam equivalent of Disc 3. I think. I could be wrong. I've never beaten 9 before, so I don't know how far I am. But anyway, after that, I am bringing, and by the way, Scorpio, you are going to love this. The next one I'm doing, after I finish 9, is I'm going to do a different fantasy game. It's just not going to start with F. It's going to start with PH. Phantasy Star 4, which you can buy on Steam. They have a Sega, I guess you could say Mega Drive or Genesis, like, emulator that Sega sells to run those games. Yeah, and as you see over there in the live chat, if you're watching the recorded version, it's right there. The hype is real. Phantasy Star 4. It's my favorite of that series. I've never actually played Part 1. Part 2, I played a little bit of, and Part 3, I also played a little bit of, but I didn't beat 2 or 3. But 4, I adore. Yeah, that Phantasy Star. Not Phantasy Star Online, but Phantasy Star, the old single-player games. And don't worry, my voices will be back. Moving on, Saturdays. Saturdays, I usually like to make be Cassie's day. If she wants to do a stream, she is free to do so, of Cassie's Never Played, whatever game she's playing. And right now she's doing Final Fantasy X, because she hadn't played it before she started. Hurry up and finish 9! Ha! Ha! The Arnold voice is funny, great. Hey, I might give that voice to Ren. And you know why. And you know who Ren is. Scorpio. And it's fitting. What else? She might also play a different game once she's finished Final Fantasy X, or at least beaten the game, if she doesn't want to go and play more of 10. The next game she's going to be playing is Batman Arkham Asylum, because I think she needs to play that. And she can use her Xbox controller, so she doesn't have to worry about using a different controller than she's used to. Although I played that game myself with the keyboard and mouse, because I thought it was easier. But your mileage may vary. And hers definitely does for me. She's more comfortable with the controller for that. I am more comfortable keyboard and mouse. But again, moving on. Sundays. Right now, what I want to do with Sunday is have that be Borderlands 2 with Scorpio and, words come out of my face, Cheese, Super Cheesehead and the incomparable Scorpio joining me on basically them giving me a clinic on the game, because I still suck at it. Yeah. Although so far I'm really enjoying explosive weapons. Although if neither of them are available, or either of the two are not available, I actually want to do something else when I'm not feeling crappy like I was last Sunday. And if only one of them is available, hopefully I'll be able to do like a 2-person thing. Or if they just want to sit it out, I can do a 1-person thing and maybe jump into Champions and just do something else. I keep on being such a goddamn alcoholic. I made another fucking character last night in Champions. You tried to watch me live on Twitch. And there were a couple of things wrong with that. One, where I was, I didn't have a good connection. And 2, Twitch does not allow you to adjust the quality unless the person you're watching has over 500 followers. And I just barely made over 1,000. Yeah, you made a new one today. I made a fucking stone, like, giant caveman skeleton with a giant scythe. And he's gonna be a heavy weapons tank who actually is pure heavy weapons. Not like the rocker or the rock star. He's legit gonna be a straight up... Wow, you are far behind. You're just seeing the meat raffle now? Someone tell her to hit live. Because if I do it, it's just gonna seem mean. And hopefully it'll skip her past me saying that. But anyway, so yeah, and Sundays, if there's nothing else, I will try to do something. Hit live. Okay, so let me just really quickly catch you up to speed, Moosegal. I said my schedule for the channel. You can go and watch the recorded version of it if it's more convenient for you to watch the recorded version. But when he said, I just made a new one today, oh no. Well, you're responding to stuff from like 10, 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So, yeah. When you step away, don't hit pause. Because you're just going to lose your place and not realize. Yeah. Yeah. The whole meat raffle thing was like at the beginning because I was still eating a delicious steak. That Cassie won in a meat raffle. Anyway, I just did the schedule. Is there something else that I'm missing that I wanted to talk about on this stream? Ah, yes. Sharing my videos. You see, one thing that I know that none of you motherfuckers do, because I don't see any hashtags. I don't see any postings. I don't see anything where you guys are sharing my videos or sharing my live streams. Pimp that shit out. Like, fucking be like, hey, family, there's this fat guy that curses at the top of his lungs at shitty video games. And some that are actually really good. And sounds like an idiot. Several idiots, in fact. Because he does voices. But, you know, I would really appreciate that. You just sharing the stuff. That's all. It's really simple. Costs nothing to hit that share button and then share it to like Facebook or Twitter or wherever the fuck you're gonna share it. Yeah, Google Plus, like anyone actually uses that. Apparently you can also share to LinkedIn.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Unless you created a profile on LinkedIn that is not directly connected to any kind of employment. Welcome back. Now that you're live.
Employment for you, babe.
Why?
It could potentially affect your employment.
Yeah, but I don't speak disparagingly about the jobs that I have.
But you still want want to put your best professional self on LinkedIn.
But my profession is entertainer.
That's not what pays the bills right now.
I know. It should be porn.
Oh my god.
Cassie's saying that I shouldn't post my videos on LinkedIn because I should put my most professional face forward. And yeah, she is right. You shouldn't put, as I said earlier, you shouldn't share my stuff on LinkedIn because it's not like I do tutorials for like how to put a computer together, although I kind of could. Oh, speaking of putting computers together, I believe I might have someone who will buy the old rig. I just have to clean it up first. I just have to make sure I get all my data out of it. And there's one thing that I didn't realize I didn't get. I was interrupted by a vendor giving you a mission, wasn't I?
Maybe.
But yeah, let's scroll back up. Anyway, I'm still trying to think what else was I intending to talk about for the state of the channel. I'm also saving up to get a new monitor or two. Hopefully monitors that, I can stack either in a triad pattern or aren't so thick. And not THICC, but THICK. Like Alan thick. I wonder what his family was famous for. But this monitor, the one that you don't see because, the camera's on top of one of them. But one of my two monitors, which I, for some reason, still haven't removed a 19-inch widescreen sticker from, is literally the only possession I have from the state of Florida that I currently still possess. Except maybe porn. Do I still have that porn?
Yep.
Wait. Actually, I don't remember if I got that in Florida or if I got that in Virginia when I was single.
No matter where you got it, we need to figure out a way to get rid of it because the internet's a thing.
Yes, and the internet has free porn. Go gadget Google, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it vibrates. I want to talk about how fabulous Christina is. Fantastic. eBay. Wait, are you joking, Scorpio? Or are you serious? Can you eBay porn DVDs?
Probably.
You act as if I have any shame. The only shame I have is my incredibly tiny wang.
Oh my god. Oh, my boobs hurt.
I can give them a massage if you'd like. She said her boobs hurt. He just said probably. Ah! Oh my god. But yeah, when I was single after I left my ex-wife, I wasn't, like, looking for a relationship. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, my God! Yeah, you can buy porn on... Oh, my God! Oh, come on. They were just in my suitcase.
I mean the ones that are being sold on eBay.
Yeah, they probably have, like, hepatitis H. I'm not going to buy porn on eBay. I don't need to buy porn on eBay. To be perfectly honest, and this is probably information that nobody wants to know, I barely even watch regular porn as is right now. I mean, I used to fucking watch it all the time. No, I don't do that often anymore. 'Cause I can't. I'm old. I'm gonna be 38. I've been going. I went over the hill 20 years ago. It literally is downhill from there. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Well, After Porn Ends is literally a documentary series. So that's different altogether. I can't believe I'm looking at this. I need to stop looking at this. Trust me, guys, you don't want me to share that screen. Plus, YouTube might be like, it's already not giving me, you know, fuck it. It's already not giving me monetization. But, yeah, anyway. I think I gave my phone gynoherpessyphilitis. Or whatever that disease is. Because Cassie has a niece and nephew. And was it last night?
Yep.
Yeah, last night. We went over to... She was watching them all day. Because he was sick. Even though she...
He went to school initially, and I was supposed to watch him when he got home from school, but he came home early.
And, you know, because he hurled. But he basically begged and pleaded with us to try this one game so that he could connect with us. We ended up not being able to connect with him at all. And now my phone is going like half the speed it used to. And I've restarted it twice. So I think I need to get rid of that game. And it's basically almost exactly like another game that I used to have, that I still have linked on Facebook. And I think I'm just going to leave this game linked on Facebook and not fucking touch it. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to delete this game because, in fact, I'm going to do it right now because... Uninstall. Yes, I want to uninstall this app. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now hopefully my phone won't like crash repeatedly again. But yeah, I know that was just insanely entertaining to watch. Live entertainment, folks. But yeah, that's done. I'm not even gonna mention the name of it because I don't know if it's loaded with malware that's designed to attack phones. And I hope that by removing it, it didn't fuck my phone up worse. It's alright. The recording goes up like right after I'm done streaming. But yeah, I'm about to end in 5 minutes, so yeah, I'm only doing a 45-minute extra stream because I'm just talking to you guys. It's nothing huge. Just me giving updates, me giving brief explanations of shit. Man, that steak was good, babe.
I know.
Good God.
And filling.
Yeah. I am going to have a mighty poop.
Yep.
The Great and Mighty Poo. I wish I could remember that opera. Great and Mighty Poo. Oh, God. Now, I gotta go, because I'm also fucking tired. Let a man sleep. Fuck. You never know. I might decide to do something tomorrow night if we're really snowed in badly. But I don't even know if the snow's hit the ground yet. Cassie, have you checked?
Yep.
Snow?
When I checked, there was nothing.
How long ago?
When I was cooking.
Oh, so not that long ago at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so they hyped up this fucking storm. It's supposed to be a nor'easter, and... Oh, a sticker behind my head on the wall. This is Camp Crystal Lake. Why that's significant is that's where the first two Friday the 13th happened. And I also, now that I think about it, I might want to take it down because I believe that's where Ian and his now dearly departed wife had their honeymoon. So me having this up here may be in poor taste now. Also, this is the fighter from Final Fantasy 1. And this is the Black Mage from Final Fantasy 1. So, they're made from those beads and a little plate. And you, like, put wax paper over the top of it. And then you run an iron over it. And they melt together. And then you flip it over, wax paper, iron melted again. And they were using templates of, like, actual sprites from the 8-bit games. I think I have their... And they're not stickers. If I had my wallet in my pocket, I think I still have the guy's business cards. But in all honesty, these specifically you can make yourself. All you need to do is just copy a little pattern that they have online. I mean, they've got patterns for every fucking frame of animation for, like, most old school NES or Super NES games. So you can make your own like that. In fact, Cassie was going to, and then didn't. Right, Cassie?
I said I could. I never said I was going to.
Oh.
I can if you want a specific something.
I want an adjusted Final Fantasy looking character based on you. Because I love you and I like looking at you. Even if it's not technically you. And yes, I will go back to figure making. There is something that I do want to make. I actually want to make it for my coworker who is, I guess you could say, a work wife. She mentioned how she wanted something somewhat like Minerva or Athena. Is it Athena? Wait, hold on. Go gadget. Fucking Google. I've got the Googles. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's Athena. A work wife or work husband is basically just a member of the opposite sex that you're good friends with at work. And this friend is basically a good friend. I talk to her every day. I have to. We're the two primary people on the position that I do at work, which I can't go into because it's complicated, but you know, it's good. It's a good company, and I want to eat this, but it's all gristle. Mm-hmm.
It melts in your mouth.
Not in my pants. But yeah, that's basically what a work wife or work husband is. Hell, Cassie had a work wife at her previous job. And they're both straight. Yeah, you had a couple. You had a fucking harem. Did they wear the parachute pants?
No.
Aw. Yeah, because it's not work appropriate.
Exactly.
Although, you know, you could always line them up outside of work, have them wear the parachute pants, and just, you know, kind of quick step left and right, saying, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
What?
No, they were not lesbians. Well, I don't actually know if any of the ones she was friends with were lesbians. I never bothered to ask, and I don't think she did either, because it doesn't matter. Friends are friends are friends are friends. Oh, I am happy that I have that I was able to get a friend of mine who I started work with to throw a friend invite for me on Facebook, because he's leaving. Fuck. He's one of the cooler people that I work with, too. So much flavor. Anyway, I definitely went over the time that I wanted to do this. I don't really have much else to talk about. Like, at this point, it's just, you know, random shit. So, just remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that I love you all. But for real this time, because I gotta go to bed, I need you guys to get the fuck out of my house.